man, check this out, man. Coach Prime has literally been everywhere since taking the job at Colorado. He's been on The Talk, all over social media. He's been on CBS is where The Talk is, the Pivot Podcast, ESPN, NFL Network, literally everywhere. You can't open up anything, Twitter, anything without seeing his face somewhere. And ESPN is going to be televising the spring game for Colorado. They're not even televising on the big one, on the big boy on ESPN. Georgia, conversely, we the national champions. Guess where we at? We on the Deuce or somewhere like that, one of the other ones. So it is an awesome thing to see how he's impacted the culture there. Also, it's only right that ESPN do an article on him, man, and they're talking about some of these good things about how he's impacted the culture there in Colorado and everything, man. And we're gonna talk about all that in 1 second, man. But before we get started, make sure y'all like the video and comment y'all thoughts down below, man. I highlighted this joint out, so we just gonna read the key parts. And if nobody told y'all this today, y'all are my brothers and sisters. All of y'all are my family. I love each and every last one of y'all, man. So here we go. Check it out. So like I said, I went ahead and highlighted the main things that I wanted to talk about, man. And we just gonna talk, comment, and do all of that good stuff and get through this as quickly as possible. So it just says, hey, a spotlight is formed as followed Deion Sanders his entire adult life, beginning at Florida State before moving to the NFL, Major League Baseball, and in 2011, the Pro Football Hall of Fame. A distinct blend of athletic skill and an outsized personality has magnified his words and actions. We already know how Deion get down, man. When he starts talking, it's almost an evangelical. When he starts talking, you have to listen. It's like he commands presence, commands your attention, and it's just somebody that has done so much, you have to just pay attention. Anyway, continuing on, it just says his life is constantly documented by cameras following him at all hours, from the Super Bowl to the Boulder restaurants. We already know that, man. They're always behind him, and he's bringing a lot of business to that area. The attention is nothing new for Sanders. He went 27-6 in the 3 years as head coach at Jackson State, winning 2 conference championships at the school that hadn't been done, that had gone 18-37 in the 5 years before his arrival. This success combined with his persona led to his final season being chronicled in a 4-part docuseries, Coach Prime. So you already know that they did that right there on Coach Prime. I don't know. I know that they did it, and then I think they put it on Amazon Prime too. Like you said, I don't know why it took that long to draw that conclusion and get that branding together. But hey, it is what it is. Like I said, with Coach Prime. With Coach Prime, so come the eyes. So you already know how that goes. It says all you see is him, and this is one that a former Buffalo said. All you see is him in Colorado on TV, Colorado on social media. All eyes on Colorado, said Darian Hagan, the quarterback for Colorado's national championship team in 1990, a member of the school's football staff since 2005. And he said, that's why I remember this place being, that's what I remember this place being, under the microscope, top of the mountain, everybody wanting to knock us off. In the last 10 years, it's been easy to knock us off. We've been bad. And so, like, this is what we're talking about. Like, this is coming through, changing the culture, changing the energy, changing everything. You know, you go from the highest of the highs, winning the national championship. You could not, listen, when I'm telling you, everybody wanted to go to Colorado. People here in Georgia, in Atlanta, Georgia, were wearing Colorado jerseys and all of that because we love Cordell Stewart, Michael Westbrook, and those guys like that. Bro, I'm telling you, Rashawn Salam, all those, it was crazy. I'm telling you, like, this ain't something that's new, but it's renewed. I guess it's one of those things to say, man. And speaking of renewed, said Colorado also has renewed energy, as evidenced by surging ticket demand, booming merch sales, and skyrocketing social media presence. And we already know that after blue chip players largely ignored Colorado for decades, Sanders quickly made Boulder a destination for elite talent, bringing in sought after transfers and a top 25 recruiting class. You already know what it is, man. Like, not only do you get to come here and you gonna shine and coaches gonna shine, but you get to shine by coach, man. And it's like, hey, listen, man, the shine don't shine forever, but as long as I'm here, okay, we might as well shine together, man. That's how I go, man. So if you come there and you're interested in your social media presence and you want to do stuff like that, I promise you're going to get a chance to be seen just like that. Coach Prime just goes on to say, I'm a need to be needed person. Sanders told ESPN, if you show me a need, then I'm there. But If there's no need, I don't really have a place. That's what I do. That's what I do. What I've done. I've always been that type of guy. There's a tremendous need at Colorado, and I don't just think it's all about football. It's far surpasses football on the field. Hey, that's how I go, man. So he just said, look, I go where I'm needed, and that's what I do. And it just said, hey, so then they talked to Darian Hagan, and they were talking to him about something. It just says, let me see if I can find this. And then he started digging around in his desk. And so he said, this is what he found. After unsuccessfully rummaging through his desk, Hagan did a Google image search, and a picture of the rapper Ice Cube in a Colorado hat appeared on the screen. And so this is what he's saying. A lot of this stuff is now, I'm telling y'all, this ain't nothing new. It's just renewed. He just says, hey, when we started dominating football, I'll never forget this was this right here, Hagan said, smiling. This made a whole lot of sense to me and made me understand that Colorado was special. When you see celebrities and they're supporting a program like Colorado, that lets you know you're being talked about. And that's how it is, man. He just said, hey, listen, man, he found, like, when they were dominating, celebrities was around, celebrities were supporting, celebrities doing stuff. So he's like, I'm telling y'all, this is really nothing new at Colorado. The thing that's new is not winning. And so now that they're getting back, and that's what I'm saying, you got to win football games, you got to do this, you got to do that. But now that they might, they'll be back to winning, hopefully with Coach Prime, it's gonna be a little bit different. And you'll see, like I said, everybody's gonna gravitate toward the program and all that good stuff. Hagan equates Sanders' presence in Colorado to former coach Bill McCartney, who he played for, in that they both carry rock star personalities on campus and in and around town. And then he just says the difference is the instant recognition that Deion Sanders carries. So everybody knows who Coach Bill McCartney is and all of that, but everybody knows, in town and around town and all that. But as soon as you see Deion Sanders, somebody might have to tell you that's Coach Bill McCartney, then you know he's famous and what have you. But Deion, everybody know who Deion is as soon as he comes around, so it is what it is. He says, hey, here during the glory days, said University of Colorado's Chancellor Phil DeStefano, he was a professor there at the time. He said people from around the country, they weren't alumni, but they were wearing Colorado apparel. Whether it was Rashawn, Cordell, now it's starting with Coach. He started the transformation, this excitement. That's what I'm telling y'all, man. Like I said, it's nothing new. It's just renewed. They say Sanders' early success in attracting players from around the country, both transfers and high school players, could have a McCartney-like effect. At Jackson State, Sanders was able to flip Travis Hunter, ESPN's #2 overall recruit in the 2023 class from Florida State. Hunter has followed Sanders to Boulder, so obviously he got his Power 5 opportunity. And it just says Colorado's first recruiting class under Deion Sanders includes Kermani McClain, the #1 cornerback in the nation, and number 14 overall prospect, who initially had committed to Miami. And then we just come down here at the end and it just says, look, it's not supposed to look this easy, Cordell Stewart said. In 3 months, he's accomplished a lot. This is just the beginning, and I'm excited. And then obviously, Coach always talking about I ain't too hard to find. Then we have a few other things. We had Jeremy Bloom talking about how the luxury boxes are sold out. He says it doesn't matter who you are, Bloom says. I tried to get one, I can't, and I still got some clout. They're all sold out, and there's a long waiting list. So you can't get in a luxury box. You can't get none of that, man. Even if you are alumni. And like I said, Jeremy Bloom was a star there. So, it is what it is. Hey, and this is what the sales team says. Our sales team, William says, they can't even make outgoing calls with all the calls going in. He says sales are up everywhere. During the first 2 months of 2023, Colorado ranked #2 among the college stores on the Fanatics platform, behind only Georgia. Sales of Colorado gear in December were up 505%. 505% of anything is just huge. Over the same month in 2022, according to Colorado spokesperson. And then it says the uptick in Colorado social media, where Sanders occupies a near constant presence. They post like every 3 hours over there. That's the key. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. But he just says, hey, from the practice field to the state capitol, he has more of this. He has more of the same between Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. Colorado has a combined 226,000 followers before Sanders was hired. That number has now climbed north of 1 million. And if you think the social media presence is not important, then hey, it is what it is. But that's where we're gonna lock it off right there, man. Listen, I'm just gonna let y'all know. Coach Prime and his impact. This is a great ESPN article. You got to go over there and read that. I just went over the finer points or whatever, man. Listen, if you think that Coach Prime's effect over there isn't immense and very apparent, you're bugging. And if you think this is something new for Colorado, like I said, you're wrong. We were all Colorado fans in the 90s because of the culture that they had. And like I said, bro, like Cordell Stewart, like obviously Darian Hagan, but when Cordell Stewart was there, bro, I'm telling you, it was insane. Like everybody wanted to wear number 10 and everybody wanted to be Cordell Stewart. We playing football in the backyard, we were Cordell Stewart. Everybody wanted to be Cordell Stewart. So it just is what it is, man. But y'all let me know what y'all think down in the comment section, man. Hopefully y'all enjoyed the video and I'm gonna holler at y'all next time. Till next time. It's your boy Jay Easy, AKA Fresh from the Barbershop, BK the People's Champ.
Godspeed.